$25. Yeah. How much is it for the month?
Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I mean, I get trying to get the football. He's one of the most talented guys in the country, but with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. The Bulls will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quarterback keeper. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the back gets the football. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another 1st down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Noles are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Florida State 7, South Florida 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Noles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play to this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he scores. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the South Florida offense will take over.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. There's the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the tailback's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's caught downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Florida.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
PAT is good. Makes the score 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Seminoles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Knowles. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. USF offense is back out there now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. He breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, USF.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You can get
2 seconds ago.
You can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield in the 48.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff from the shotgun.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. In the clear at the 25. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. The big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Bulls are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Bulls come to the line with 1st and goal. Direct snap to the pack. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
I was not expecting that.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw coming right to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Florida State 35, South Florida 21.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Hand off to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Zags the quick throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. And give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Looks like he's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of it. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Here we go, 4th and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And now the handoff. Touchdown, South Florida. And the comeback continues. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but What point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
What?
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in.
Oh, poor
Just
guy.
throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quick pass, the catch is made. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boys, a play call, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff again. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Guys actually have been in the game. Like, yo, I didn't put you in this game. 28-14, you can't back. You could do it. 14, I'm running that.